Hey, 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 y'all. Good afternoon. It's my lunch hour. How are you? I'm a little bit late. It's all good. I'm hustling, bustling like the average working woman. So, this conversation is only for the women, only for the ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies only. Men, if you have come across this stream, please exit. Please abort. Please do not log into this. This is strictly for the ladies, females. Okay? Ladies, let's get into it. Happy lunch hour if you're on your work break. If you're home relaxing, happy lunch hour. Let's get into this. Have you ladies tried all of these various things they have for us women who are up and about, out and about, doing what we need to do? Have you ladies tried this stuff again? This stream is only for ladies. Ladies only, ladies only, ladies only, ladies only. Hi, Denise. How are you? Good afternoon. Hope you got my message on IG. It's my birthday on Sunday, so we're gonna have to make that work. But chicas, ladies, tell me please, what's going on? Have you guys tried any of these alternatives to tampons and pads? A lot of women have a lot of side effects and a lot of stigmas and issues with tampons and pads. So, one of the alternatives that is out everywhere are menstrual cups and menstrual discs. So, yes, I probably will make a B-Day stream. You're right, Zenise. I probably should do that. I don't know where I'm going to be at, but I probably should do that. I was thinking about throwing some clips together for my birthday. I probably will do that. That's a great idea. I'm going to do a stream about menstrual cups and menstrual discs because I feel like women are not educated enough about the positivity and the importance of all these wellness things we do with our vajayjays, okay? We put all kind of things in there for all different reasons, have all kind of side effects, and then we don't know what the hell happened. And I feel like women are brought up pretty much almost being ashamed of their menstrual cycle. They don't want to talk about it. It's taboo around men. You don't want men to see your tampons and your wipes and stuff like that. We need to embrace this. We need to educate these women on this whole conversation and topic because vagina care is important. You know, how you feel when you're your menstrual is important. We all have the PMS modes, all the side effects. Let's talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about some of these benefits, you know? I get it. I get it. Sorry. There was an ambulance going by, guys. I'm so sorry about that. It was super duper loud. But my entire life, I've used pads and tampons because that's what I was brought up on. I didn't really hear about menstrual discs. I didn't really hear about menstrual cups. Wasn't really educated on them. Didn't want to try them until now. Life at 40 has gotten so real that I'm doing a lot of things different than I never did before. And the first thing I want to talk about is this. Let's see, which I have two streams back to back. Am I talking about the disc right now or the cup? Hold on, make sure I got my shit together. Disc. Okay. Talking about the menstrual disc. So my last cycle, I tried a menstrual disc, and I felt like I have pros and cons about them both. Now I'm gonna get into both of them. So first off, we know depending on your flow, you may need different alternative methods. What works for Denise and Cashel may not work for Rakem's girl or Introvert Weakness girl or anyone else's girl. You know, we all got a different body and we need different things. But despite all of that, I decided, you know what? Let me try this menstrual disc. I'm gonna try this menstrual disc because I've used tampons and pads all my life. I've heard about the women who have lawsuits from all kind of toxicology issues and menstrual issues and hygiene issues and shock strobia syndromes. We heard about it all. I'm like, you know what? Don't knock until you try it. You never tried it yourself, so how can you knock it? So my last menses, I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this menstrual disc. I want to see, am I gonna save money versus buying pads and tampons? I want to see if it's gonna be uncomfortable. I want to see if it's gonna hold. I want to see if it's gonna work. And to my amusement, I feel the shit worked. But there are some pros and cons to everything. So I'm gonna get into that. So if you ladies have tried the menstrual disc, please let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you have complications with it? What was it like for you? Now for me, I've only used it once, and this cycle I used a Diva cup. So again, this is a ladies only conversation. Maybe you want to stick around, fine. You may be grossed out about it. So ladies, ladies, ladies only. So here are some of the pros I feel I got benefiting from the menstrual disc. So, again, first things first, let's see what I have up here. I have two different ones. So, I felt like when I first used the menstrual disc, honestly speaking, I'm like, you know what? This is a nice little small, contraption that fits perfectly where it should fit. That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, you know what? It fits perfectly. The second pro I hear about it, reading up on it, you can allegedly have sex while using the menstrual disc. I'm not a woman that chooses to, mess around while on her menses, but some women do. That's a pro. Some women will want to. And according to the label in the box on the menstrual disc, you can have sex. I'm like, okay, that may be something brilliant for women. Some women are like, okay, I want to get my freak on any day, anyhow. Full claim in effect, guys. Ladies only. Again, to each his own. That's not me, but that's what some women say. Another thing I like about it, it's very, very compact. You can easily put it in your pockets, your pocketbook, your little wristlet. You can slide it anywhere. It's so compact. It looks like a little bag of tissue. No one would ever know what it was. So I feel like that's super cool. In addition to that, it's disposable. So you can just pop it in, pop it out, and keep on moving. Those are the four things that I loved about the menstrual disc. Again, women, teenagers, older women, they may have a different, opinion about it. But I felt those things were great. Now, here are the cons about the menstrual disc. Now, for me, I'm not really, I don't want to, TMI fingernails, ladies, nails and fingers. I feel like it can be a little bit messy, Again, I don't know what kind of supplies everyone has at home or what they carry on them when they go out and about, but I'm not really into the habit of, my fingernails scraping or scratching things. So that's the con about it. If you wear long fingernails or you have long natural nails, it may be some irritation while inserting. So that part I didn't love so much. The next thing about it, the menstrual disc has a really hard exterior plastic that is very bendable to fit to the woman's natural anatomy. However, for me, in my opinion, that hard plastic is a little bit uncomfortable just, maneuvering, to get the perfect fit. The book There's a book that comes with a disc with instructions on how to insert and fold and bend and get the placement, but for me it's kind of like this is a little bit uncomfortable, but I've only tried it once. It's not like I've been trying it for weeks and years, so I'm trying to be patient with it. I gotta try it a few more times. um the next thing I personally did not like about the disc is that I don't like the way pretty much it sits. I mean, not the way it sits. I don't like, the insert. The insert is a little bit uncomfortable, like I just said. That hard plastic. They make you do this fold thing that gets it in there, and it naturally just pops open and falls where it's supposed to fall. I kind of didn't like that because I can't see in there obviously, and using the mirror gonna be a lot, and I just never confidently felt like it was on there securely. So I kind of didn't like that. That was my thing. But again, some women love it. Some women say it's the game changer. It's the best thing since pads and tampons. I can't get there and say that yet. I've only used it once. This is my first time review. I feel like I'm gonna have to use it a while before I give a real honest review. But I want to definitely give a first time review because they're on the market new now. You can find them everywhere. Target, Whole Foods, online, Amazon. Menstrual cups and menstrual discs seem to be something of the new wave for women. Women don't want to, stuff things in there anymore. They feel like, there's so many side effects, so many things can go wrong. Bacterial infections, yeast infections, you know, all kind of things. Thank God I've never had any of those things from, menstrual products. I've never, got any of those side effects from a menstrual product. But, every woman is sensitive. We have our own things going on inside there, so what works for you and me and Denise and everybody else may not work for everybody else, so you got to really figure it out. What does my body like? What do I like? What am I comfortable with? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So for me, I would say you should definitely try it. don't knock it until you try it, because again, if you haven't tried it, you can't find your pace upon it, and you cannot necessarily always just think about, well, my sister, my cousin, my aunt said this, that, and the third, because we do not have the same body as our sister, our aunts, and our cousins. While we do share the same DNA, everything ain't the same. So you got to definitely try it for yourself. On top of that, I just feel like the part where I can just dispose it is great, because who wants that around, right? Who wants to just be having that around? So the cons is kind of messy. The texture is kind of hard. Um, the insert is kind of difficult, because again, you're using your hands, excuse me, to get it up there, and it's like, ah, I'm not in favor of having my hands there, like I don't like that part. That part is like disgusting and a turn off for me. But that's my thing as far as the menstrual disc. Some people may love it, but I feel like it could be a great thing once you master it. Once you master how to insert it, once you master how to, pop it in and pop it out, you're good. Another positive thing about it that I won't front about is you will forget the shit is in there. You will definitely forget. The first time I used it, like on day one, day two, I forgot I had it on. So that's a great thing, because I feel like some women, when we are on our menses, we feel bloated. We're worried about leakage and liners and other things like that. I almost totally forgot I had it on. So that's the dope shit. I forgot I had it on. So I'm like, okay, I never forget I got on a pad. I never forget I have on the tampon. So that's cool. Like sometimes you don't want to feel like you have to carry the extra stuff. And with the dish, you don't have to. You can wear the dish up to 12 hours. Of course, you're going to change it several hours in between, because you want to just make sure it's secure and, there's no extra, waste or whatever the case is. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, I'm going to do another stream at 1:40 talking about the menstrual cup. Definitely use the menstrual cup. Currently using it right now until tomorrow. And I have a lot to say about the cup. I think between the disc and the cup, I will definitely use the cup more than the disc, because the cup just gives me a little bit more of security that, you know, it's in there. I know it's not moving, and I'm going to be good with that. So again, TMI for the men. This is only a ladies' conversation. But yeah, ladies, what do you think about it? Have you found your technique? Have you found your fold? How long have you been using it? What are your pros and cons about everything? Let me know. Leave a comment in the chat. Catch this in the replay and leave your comment. Or right now, if you catch it, drop a comment. So I'm gonna end this live because I have another one starting at 1:40, and I want to get into the cup. So thank you, Chica. Latin Explaining with Denise Gonzalez. Thank you, Uncommon Whole thing for coming through. I have one more live at 1:40, and I'm gonna jump into it right now so I don't be late talking too much. So peace out, guys. Thank you for coming through. So shout out to Denise and all the ladies who want to catch this live in the replay. Let me know what you think about the menstrual cup and the menstrual disc. And Denise, I'm feeling you. It took me 41 years to try this shit, so I'm feeling you. You got your comfort. You gonna see with your comfort. But maybe later on you may want to try it. You never know. So peace out, guys. Talk to y'all later. Stay part for part 2. Next one. Right now, 1:40, the menstrual cup. Talking about specifically the Diva cup. Peace out, y'all. I'll catch y'all in about 45 seconds.